Is there a time bomb in your building? Boilers and pressure vessels are relatively simple machines that have been around for over 2,000 years, but have been of use to industry only during the last 150 years. There are many types, designs, and sizes of boilers and pressure vessels in existence. Boilers and refrigeration machines are everywhere people are. They can be found in factories, large and small, sports facilities, ice arenas and curling clubs, music halls and concert halls and theaters, in residential buildings, in farming operations and horticultural facilities, hotels and restaurants, churches, lighthouses, schools, colleges and universities, shopping malls and convention centers, daycare centers and nurseries, courthouses and jails, hospitals and healthcare facilities, and every place you can think of where people live and work. In almost every case, the public is unaware that such equipment is hidden nearby in a machinery room. Often, the boiler is located right there across from the classroom door, or under your feet in the basement of the building, and are in operation 24 hours a day. Since we do not see them, we ignore their existence and their inherent dangers. Out of sight, out of mind. While today's boilers are considered to be simple machines, plants are more complicated. They include many instrumentation and monitoring controls, fuel systems, and auxiliary equipment. These plants, if not properly maintained, safely operated, and regularly inspected, can become time bombs that will eventually explode. When a boiler or pressure vessel explodes, it releases vast amounts of energy. Almost always, the results are catastrophic and cause much damage and injury to property and people. In these days of difficult financial times, shortfalls, cutbacks, and downsizing, boilers and plant safety may fall victims to the sharp budget knife. Those who take chances and cut corners by eliminating operating personnel, minimizing maintenance budgets, and overlooking possible danger signals in order to save money will eventually pay the price, and a heavy price it is. During the last 10 years, 125 persons have been killed and over 3,500 have been critically injured in thousands of devastating boiler and pressure vessel explosions. Accidents take place in factories and power generation stations, in mines, farms and ice arenas, and in schools and hospitals. Can these accidents and tragic deaths and injuries be prevented? The answer is yes. Yet the questions plant administrators usually ask when making financial decisions are, when was the last time we had an accident in our boiler plant? Or, how much will that cost us to do it right? These are the wrong questions. The important questions to ask are, how many injuries or deaths would it take before we can do things right? How much money will we pay after a catastrophic explosion has occurred? And the main question is, will we wait until a disaster strikes before we take proper preventative action? The questions that the public ought to ask of those who are responsible for the administration and operation of boilers are, how safe are the people in the shopping malls? How safe is the public in our arenas, curling rinks, and other public assembly buildings? How safe are the patients, nursing staff, and doctors in our hospitals and other public health facilities? And how safe are the children in nurseries and daycares, schools, colleges, and universities? All of the provinces and territories, and most of the states in the USA, have laws that will provide adequate protection if complied with. Unfortunately, in some cases, lack of knowledge and information about these laws leads to less than adequate protection and care of this equipment. Most accidents in boilers, refrigeration, and pressure vessels can be prevented by following a few simple rules. 1. Ensure that your plant operates in compliance with jurisdictional regulatory authority laws and is designed and constructed in accordance with national and international accepted codes and standards, such as the Canadian Standards Association codes, CSA B51 and CSA B52, and the American Society of Mechanical Engineers codes, ASME Section 1, ASME Section 4, and other relevant sections. 2. Have qualified, certified, licensed, and well-trained power engineers operate the plants. Make certain that the training is ongoing. Many institutions, such as the British Columbia Institute of Technology, the College of New Caledonia, Kwantlen University College, and others, provide training and education to persons who are responsible for the operation of boiler and refrigeration plants. 3. Establish a well-documented and organized preventative maintenance program and ensure that it is being adhered to. It is essential that all repairs and alterations are done by qualified and licensed boiler or refrigeration contractors. 4. Make sure that the plant and its equipment is regularly inspected by an authorized inspector according to the jurisdictional laws. In most jurisdictions, authorized inspectors are certified by the jurisdiction and commissioned by the National Board of Boiler and Pressure Vessel Inspectors. By following these simple rules, a plant will not only be much safer, but will operate more efficiently and cost-effectively. It will last longer and cost less to maintain. Keep the boiler and pressure vessel in your plant in mind. Don't let a catastrophe remind us what should have been and could have been done to prevent it. Protect your facility, your employees, the public, and our children by eliminating a time bomb from your plant. Because safety is everybody's business.